This is the Airbnb we rent during our US trip. It was really nice Airbnb. We are so satisfied. But on our fifth day of stay, we came back and suddenly we could not open the bathroom door. You won't believe it actually the door inside blocking the door to open. I went to a little bit panic mode because I was thinking, am I going to get charged a huge bill for this? A little bit context. This is Trip to Ship channel. I share my travel experience and life reset stories, especially navigating change as a mom. You probably wonder, how can this happen? First of all, my kids really like to play open and close doors. On that day, after I finish makeup, I close the door. And then my kids come and close the door after me. For my best guess, the door slowly slid out and ended up blocking the door. It is unbelievable, right? I could not believe that happened to me in that Airbnb. This is exactly what I did at that moment. I tried a few things to open the door from outside, but pretty soon I realized it is impossible to open the door without breaking anything. Because the door is so flashed against the door, it didn't leave me any gap for me to put finger or two in to push the door back. At that moment, the forcing feels so right solution. It solved everything. Luckily, I stopped there. First, I don't know what to do. Second, I don't really want to turn an unknown problem into a damage I will be responsible for. Here's the deal. After I did Google search, it turned out this is called a design flaw. Means if something fell under normal use, it usually is not guest's responsibility. But if you're trying to solve the problem and during that process you damage something, the responsibility will shift to you. So you can imagine if at that moment, if I react very fast and force my way into that bathroom, then it will hurt me pretty bad financially. I messaged the host right away and explained what exactly happened. And they arranged the handyman to come the next day. Not to surprise, even the handyman could not open the door without breaking anything. At the end, he has to break the door frame, the door, and the drawer to create access to the bathroom. Watching that happen, I was thinking, can you imagine the stress and energy if I have to force it myself? And also, can you imagine how much I may need to pay for all the damage I may cause? This made me realize there are a lot of common design flaws we guests run into every day. They are the host's responsibility, but we guests don't know at that moment. For example, the door and drawer are placed so close that one blocks the other during the normal use, or the unsecured fixtures, for instance, shelf or shoe rack. They tip very easily because they are not secured to the wall. It's not safe when you have young kids around. So those are the design failure under normal use. They are not our renter's misuse. So this story is about knowing our right as a renter to avoid unnecessary expense and stress. It also taught me of this design risk when I booking places or even design my own home. I want to share this story because at that moment, I didn't know any of this. And I was hoping that this story can help other people to avoid unnecessary stress and bills. If you want to hear more my travel experience and life reset stories, please follow along.